I just got bashed by like some 40-year-old men for throwing an egg. Sorry, not sorry. 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 Not sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Not sorry. Not sorry. Sorry, not sorry.
Sure, there is some, well-intentioned people here. Probably quite a lot of people I know. Probably people I've blockaded with or protested with even. Why they're here being manipulated and rolling in fascists is anyone's guess. Let's see if we can find a fascist and ask them about what Aussie pride really means. So here we are. As you can see, there's a lot of Aussie pride happening right now down here at the anti-vax rally. People are feeling the love, feeling the pride in genocide.
Okay, here's what happened next. Some eggs were thrown at Craig Kelly. The egg thrower was assaulted. Imagine throwing some eggs at a person while surrounded by thousands of that person's fans. The egg thrower was assaulted, then for some massively cooked reason dragged before Avi Yemeni to be interrogated. Watch what happened next and just check out the staunchness.
So what were you doing here today?
I was coming here to prove a point.
What's the point you were trying to prove?
That what's happening here is fucked. Like, the people here, most of them, quite a lot of you are all very fucking Nazi, fucking...
Oh, we're Nazis!
I certainly fit that description. That's point out one Nazi in the crowd for me.
Didn't you say you were Jewish Nazi?
White, all these shitty, like...
You mean all those flags from different countries? Are those the Nazis you're talking about?
There's a Nazi.
Well, there's Australian flags.
Yeah.
Aussie flags, Eureka flags.
So again, you've come here, you've labelled, obviously you're watching a little bit too much Channel 7.
Oh, Channel 7, yeah, totally. That's where I'm
So where'd you get the Nazis?
Maybe they're right. Did you think about that?
Channel 7.
Yeah. Maybe they're right.
Yeah, I know.
Maybe they do scientific things.
I heard you called yourself a Jewish Nazi. I'm a Jewish Nazi.
Pointed out a lot of Nazis.
Didn't you say you're a Jewish Nazi?
What are all those anti-vaxxers out there, like, pretending and fucking trying to relate themselves to, like, the Holocaust and shit? Like, shit like that.
So what? Sorry?
Everyone's taking it way out of hand.
So what are you trying to say? What about the Holocaust?
There's been things where people, anti-vaxxers have posted, quite a few anti-vaxxers post things like around how we are getting oppressed. We are oppressed like we're in the Holocaust. It's not that big of a deal.
What? Being in a segregated society is not a big
I'm not getting segregated. Look,
Need a job?
He's unemployed.
get a vaccine. I could, but what?
Do you know Jews? So I'm Jewish. I know a bit about the Holocaust. Do you know Jews can also be not Jewish if they choose?
Yeah, but
So they just do that? I'm not make Hitler happy.
no. Oh.
The vaccine killed the Jews. 2 of them. 2 chemicals they use on death row are
See,
in the
this is my point right here. People like him. People like this dumbass who doesn't know his facts.
So what I want to know
You
is.
guys need to learn your facts.
bottle hit somebody in the crowd. You missed Craig Kelly.
So you came here to throw something at the crowd? Is that what you did?
No, I came
What did you do? So you tried to hit him?
Yep.
So you think violence is okay?
I don't think violence is okay.
How would you feel if some of this crowd hit you?
They did.
Okay, so
I got hit multiple times by around 5 people. I'm an 18-year-old kid.
after what?
After I threw an egg.
So do you think violence is okay when you
getting
perpetrate
bashed
it?
after throwing one egg is okay?
You're standing here. Hold on. Let me just understand. You're standing here being protected.
Because you're all hypocritical, narcissistic, you start violence, mate.
You're calling them hypocrites. You came here, perpetrated an act of violence, and then are crying that some people are supposed to be.
These tears out of my face. It's so real.
What happened to the egg? There's only one hypocrite I see here.
I just got back by about at least 4 or 5 different.
I saw this man escort you out for your safety.
After someone had grabbed me around the neck and was trying to throw me to the track to a truck, I would.
You would not be here.
And I feel like so what we're getting here is that the group are a group of Nazis. That's your problem. You feel like it's okay to perpetrate an act of violence because you watch Channel 7. That is right.
He doesn't even watch Channel 7. He doesn't watch TV.
Are you with him?
Yeah, I'm his mother, and I'm very proud that he has taken direct action against people that are endangering other people's lives.
Do you condone the violence that your son just perpetrated?
I feel that was not an act of violence. He was the one that got attacked. He threw an egg. It didn't hurt anybody. It was to make a political statement, and I think that's okay.
So you think it's okay to throw an egg? That's not violent?
Yes.
So if everybody here chose they can open eggs, they can throw eggs in.
Hey, where are those eggs? Throw them at me. Get the eggs, throw them at me. I don't care.
So you define what is violence now. When you're okay.
It's not going to hurt. It's not going to kill someone. It's not going to hurt anyone. What about if me getting hit does hurt me?
Are you, your and your son, your 18-year-old son, you're brought here to perpetrate what is an act of violence, and you're proud of him.
I'm proud of him for taking a stand against fascism and the rise of the right happening here in Melbourne right now.
So what fascism? Which fascists are here?
So there's the Proud Boys, there's if you look at the texts and things that are coming out, if you look at some of the people that are attending, if you look at all the Australian flags, for me, Australian flags represent genocide. Australian flags represent colonisation. Australian flags represent what has happened to this country to Aboriginal people. That is what the Australian flags represent. And when I look out and I see all these fucking Australian flags, all I can see is death. All I can see is death.
I want to understand. So your big problem here today is that in Australia, they're waving the Australian flag.
Absolutely. This is stolen land.
And black and white,
black, red, and yellow flag is the traditional flag of this land.
Some people here are ignorant. They don't know what's happening. Some people here are good-willed. Some people here just but not everybody. Not everybody.
So there's a lot of immigrants here that are waving Australian flags. Are they also fascists?
Unfortunately, they haven't been educated about the frontier wars. They haven't been educated about what's happened to Aboriginal people in this country. Because if you knew truly what happened to Aboriginal people in this country, you would not be waving that fucking flag.
So your son throwing eggs at strangers, innocent people, that's going to educate him.
I think it was aimed at Craig Kelly, and I think Craig Kelly had it coming.
The world is getting more fucked. Why you
Do you think that the people there, that whatever happens to your son next, do you think it's okay for them to say he had it coming for attacking a sitting politician, member of parliament?
I think that if they want to throw an egg at him, that's fair.
So do you think it's fair enough if your son gets bashed?
No, I think bashing is a bit next level.
So you get to decide where the violence stops, where it suits you.
I think something done as a political commentary, as an act of direct action, is different from just like bashing someone in the street. Yeah.
Throwing it. So we can go and throw eggs at Green senators now.
Yeah.
Whatever you like.
Which senator do you say we can throw it at?
I'm 18. I don't know all the senators.
Okay.
Pauline Hanson would be good for a start.
Well, let's go the ones you like, where it doesn't suit you. Let's go some of the Green senators. I'm assuming you love the one that told you that.
Actually, can I just say?
I don't like any of the senators.
Lydia Thorpe. Do you think Lydia Thorpe, we can throw an egg at her for what she said to the Liberal senator the other day?
What'd she say?
What'd she say?
She told another senator to close her legs.
Close the legs.
A bit ironic from a woman that had a baby at 17.
Well said, but anyway.
Yeah, and she should be pulled up on that. We believe she should be pulled
So
up.
can I throw an egg at it?
Yeah, go ahead.
At least you're consistent.
The truth.
So the thing is, I disagree with a lot of what the government does, right? I don't believe in the government structure. I don't believe in the way, the colonial government occupies these lands. I don't believe in the way they treat Aboriginal
Why are you
people.
making this about? Why are you making it about fascism? Why are you saying they're racist? When yes, there may be elements who come into this group. I'm not going to deny.
But unfortunately, people like Craig Kelly, people like Pauline Hanson are jumping on this bandwagon and using the term freedom to propagate their own agendas to get you to vote for them.
Freedom.
No, freedom, vote for them.
Freedom from tyranny. Have you been? I know you're 18. You haven't had a job. You've never had.
I have had a
I can see your education. It's been tough for you. I feel bad. But there's a lot of Victorians that have suffered in the last 2 years because of tyrannical rules.
Okay, hey, think about the people in Africa who are dying by the thousands because of COVID. If they had this vaccine,
UN global government.
I think you should go to. I think you should go to Africa. And
We used to live there. We used to live in Kenya.
I used to live in Kenya.
Talk to Africans.
I wish I could, and I wouldn't be around.
so love Africa, go there.
So you can talk to people that live. You can go to Africa and talk to people that live under some of the divisive
They're
restrictions.
sitting there starving on the street.
Why aren't you blaming China?
So do you want to see that here? Is that what you want to see
And they're
here?
also dying of COVID.
Africa's got the lowest
No, they don't. They have the lowest count.
According to the
No one
WHO.
goes and gets tested because they're not rich enough to go get tested.
According to the WHO, Africa's got the lowest COVID in the world.
That's because no one's getting tested.
Well, that's so now we shouldn't trust the WHO.
That's a good thing. See, people like that, we don't have reason to not trust the government. See, people like the Aboriginals.
You pick and choose what you want.
So do you. So do you. Absolutely.
So you're admitting to it.
Okay, no, what I'm saying is, right now, West Papua, there is genocide happening. Right now, Aboriginal people are being displaced from their land. Right now, there are people locked up, refugees.
What does that have to do with these people wanting freedom?
Because they actually did not have freedom.
You want us to fight for people that
Actually need freedom.
Fight for other people, not just yourself.
these people are not allowed to go and eat in restaurants. They're not allowed to go into shops.
Because they chose
to go and get a fucking vaccine that could save everybody.
You say that.
I know that.
The vaccine kills you, dickhead.
We're alive. We look dead.
I'm not dead. Am I dead?
Yeah, good luck to you, mate. Go get your booster.
No, based on your
Go get your booster. Go get your booster, buddy.
Let's go.
Go get your boosters. Go get your boosters. Go get your boosters.
Good luck on you, base. You're really good.